Good morning. I'd like to ask you a question. What comes to your mind when you think of a typical university or college in America? For some, you might be thinking, well, a big football stadium on Saturday morning packed with screaming fans cheering on their favorite university. For others, you might think of a lecture hall packed with curious students interested in expanding their minds and their education. Some of you might think about a college dorm room or maybe a frat party. Maybe you think about Animal House or maybe a movie like Old School. When I think about a college, I think about college students. I think about a young man named Tim. Tim was a part of a university ministry that we had in Montana several years ago. When he came to that local campus, he was on the run from God. He had a Christian background, but he was not doing anything about a personal relationship with Jesus. He was chasing girls, drinking a lot on the weekends. He was even growing marijuana in his basement room during his college years. Until one day he decided to check out Chi Alpha. He had some friends that were a part of our local ministry, and he said, you know what, there's got to be a little bit more to life than some of the things I've been investing myself in. And so he chose to get involved with Chi Alpha. He came to some of our large group meetings on campus that are devoted to worship, when we're proclaiming the word and worshiping together in song and prayer. He got involved with one of our men's small groups that met every week on campus. And then at a fall retreat, he made a decision to choose Jesus as his personal Lord and Savior. Man, that was an awesome day, a day that I'll never forget. And you know, it's days like that that compel my wife, Delyn, and I to be actively involved in Chi Alpha campus ministries across the country. Why? Because we believe if you can impact a student's life, if you can touch their heart with the power of the gospel of Jesus Christ, they're never going to be the same. They're going to be transformed, and not only will you transform an individual life, but we have an opportunity with Chi Alpha to actually transform the university, the marketplace, and the world. You see, I'm no longer a local campus missionary anymore. I work in our national headquarters with Chi Alpha, along with other national leaders. We have the opportunity to recruit, train, and release new missionaries to ministries all over the country. You see, Chi Alpha has 300 ministries nationwide, and we're really excited and proud about that. But you know what? There's still hundreds of campuses that are unreached. And so our goal is to see Chi Alpha double and triple and someday even have 1,000 campus ministries all across America. I want to go back to the story of Tim. After he gave his heart to Christ, he totally immersed himself into the community of Chi Alpha on our campus. And after graduation, instead of going on to be a public school teacher in the arts, he decided that college ministry was where God was calling him. I appreciate the Assemblies of God because of their vision for campus ministry. I appreciate the fact that they've released Delyn and I and empowered us to be missionaries back to the college campus. I appreciate the fact that you all are here today listening to my presentation on why I believe campus ministry is so vital. You know, in order for us to do our job as missionaries, we need friends, family, alumni, business people, and even churches in our communities to come alongside of us and say, hey, we believe in what you're doing. We're going to pray for you, number one, and number two, we're going to invest financially. I appreciate the fact that many of you today are thinking about what role you could play in partnering with us to reach this great mission field. Without the prayer and financial support of friends like yourselves, missionaries like Delyn and I will struggle to be able to accomplish what God's called us to do. You see, we want to see Tim's story repeated 1,000 times over. It's our desire to reach college students for Christ, and when we do that, we know we're going to be able to impact not only the university, but the marketplace and the world. That's our vision. We invite you to come and join us.